And I seen these two young phenoms, and I must admit, I gotta be honest, I did not see these two taking the playoff by storm. Now I knew they were good, but I wanted to uh rate their performances based on how they played in the playoffs. Now, both of these young phenoms is doing their thing. Donovan Mitchell, I don't think he gets enough credit because he went to a Cleveland Cavaliers that nobody respects, and he basically turned that organization around, and they're doing very well. So I wanted to ask the question, which player has surprised you guys, and which player has been more impressive in this series so far, in the season, in the playoff? Because I think, man, Brunson, if you ask me, Brunson is one of the best players that I've seen in a very long time. He's very crafty. He has an orthodox type of style of play. I haven't seen anybody play like Brunson. And then you got, on the other hand, you got number 45, um, Donovan Mitchell, who's very good. He's scored 70 this season. And to get 70, I don't care how soft the lead is, in my personal opinion, but to get 70 points in any game is impressive and show you that you are an elite player. But let's go by the playoffs, man. I want to go by how these people have been playing in the playoffs. So far, man, the Brunson have went to the second round. They played yesterday versus the Indiana Pacers. Brunson ended up scoring 43 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Now, this is not a tall guy, but he's a leader. And I don't see how somebody like Doncic, Luka Doncic, can let somebody like this go. He went to New York and flourished and showed that he's one of the best players, in the NBA. And not only that, he's one of the most unstoppable players. I think he's harder to guard than Luka. I believe that. He plays at a slow play pace, but the thing that I like about him, he allow his game to come to him. Unlike most players, a lot of them, they rush the game, and he's very confident. So to see that with a young man that I have never really paid much attention to, and I just started seeing him. I mentioned already, he's becoming one of my favorite players in the NBA as far as the point guards. So we got to put him in top 5 right now. I know some people may disagree, but that's what we got to put him at. Because if you look, okay, you could put Kyrie Irving in front of him, Stephen Curry in front of him. I'm not going to put Dame. I mean, I'm not going to not put Dame in front of him, but you could put Dame in front of him, even though some people disagree with, his style of play lately. Some people had issues with that, but I'm not going to put him in front of Dame, so I'm gonna put Dame in there. Then you got what's another point guard? I mean, you could put Donovan Mitchell in there, right? It could be either or, but we got these two, and I'm comparing these two together, and I just want to see who y'all think, because they gotta be a surprise to most people, even though Donovan Mitchell played with Rudy Gobert, right? With in Utah, they went to the playoff, but to go to Cleveland and do what he's doing now, that's very impressive to me. So, um, the last game that he played, well, he's playing now, but I wanted to make this, at the halftime. They're playing now, and Donovan Mitchell is going to go far as the team carry him. So if he's not doing the miraculous things that he's been doing, the style of play that he's been playing, then it's going to be a short-lived season, playoffs as far as a series for Donovan Mitchell. But I think Donovan Mitchell has also carried his team 39 points to end the series versus the Magic. And I think they equally has been doing a really good job, and they both impressed me, but I got to go with only one. And the person that I'm gonna end up going with is I'm gonna go with Brunson. I think Brunson has been the more impressive player out of the two, but I definitely think that Donovan Mitchell is one out of the top five that has been showing that he belongs and why he deserves maximum amount of dollars and that he's a winner. See, that's the thing. A lot of people can play with the best players, but are you a winner? And Donovan Mitchell have shown you that he's a winner by all costs. He showed you that he can go to any team and make that team better in a playoff team. And to play Boston, I think, far as with him in Boston, he's going to get his. He's going to get 20. But it's the others that needs to step up. And if they can't step up, like I said, it's going to be a short season for them, and they're going to lose this series in a sweep or a gentleman sweep. But if Donovan Mitchell shows them that they can play just like the rest of them, then I believe that they will go as far as he take them, and they just have to play their role. Because if you look at Hero, what he did for Miami, he instilled in a lot of the other players confidence. His confidence gave other players confidence, and that's what I think that these two young men have been doing. And the fact that Bronson is playing without Julius Randle, and they look even better. Julian might be on the chopping block. He might be end up getting traded. So out of these two gentlemen, I definitely believe that Brunson is the more impressive player. I think that uh, he can carry a team. He's shown that, and I think that he's a lot more harder to guard than any other players. And to be honest, I think he's a little harder to guard than Stephen Curry. Now, I didn't say that he could shoot better than Curry, but I said he's a little harder because, first of all, he can get past you, put you in jail, and then make you foul him for an one. He did it a few times versus the 76ers, and they didn't know what to do. Either let him go for a layup, or you had to foul him to try to contest the shot. But that is my assessment. So I want to say, man, that Brunson is definitely the better player out of the two, man. And like I say, man, y'all hit the subscribe button if y'all like the content. And out of these two, I think Brunson has the better chance to go to the next round to possibly play versus the Boston Celtics, because I do think the Boston Celtics will beat the Cavaliers. And I don't think Cavaliers have much to offer, versus the Boston Celtics. Even at home, I don't think that he would do much. So, you know, um, but yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and kick it with y'all for a minute. If y'all like the content, definitely hit the subscribe button. I appreciate, anytime that y'all tune in. It definitely helps the channel. And, it's just something to talk about far as fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just that both of these two players have been so amazing that I had to compare them, because these are two players that no one expected to be as good as they are at this moment. So I just wanted to give them they credit, they praise, and stuff like that. But man, go ahead, like I say, hit the subscribe button if y'all new. Let me know that y'all like the content that I'm putting out. If not, like I say, I thank y'all for coming in anyway. But I'm out, man. I'm about to get ready to do my youth sports podcast. But thank y'all for